Though he's better known for creating prestige TV shows and movies, Taylor Sheridan has also played 4 characters in the projects he wrote. Before Taylor Sheridan wrote his shows and movies, Taylor Sheridan was an actor in his own right. He starred in a few notable projects, like Sons of Anarchy, where he played David Hale, and got quite a bit of experience in front of the camera. He's also used that experience in his own shows, as he's become one of many recurring actors in Sheridan's shows. Over the years, Sheridan has had small roles in 4 of his own movies and shows. Most of Sheridan's shows include big casts filled with prominent actors, so his cameos can often fly under the radar. For example, the cast of Landman includes Billy Bob Thornton, Jon Hamm, and Demi Moore, and Sheridan is exceptionally skilled at securing big names to star in his projects. His shows also feature sprawling stories that require massive casts, however, so there's usually room for him to play a small side character. Sheridan seized those opportunities to play side characters 4 times already, and they've put him in a wide range of situations. 4. Cowboy in Hell or High Water. Sheridan had a small cameo as a cowboy moving his cattle away from a fire. Remove ads. Taylor Sheridan's first cameo in one of his own projects came all the way back in 2016, for his second feature film, Hell or High Water. In Hell or High Water, Sheridan plays an unnamed cowboy who was moving his herd across the road when Texas Rangers Marcus, Jeff Bridges, and Alberto, Gil Birmingham, were trying to get by. In a brief conversation, the cowboy explained that a fire had started from the nearby highway, and lamented the fact that cowboys were still dealing with the same problems they'd been facing since the 19th century. Sheridan's role in Hell or High Water is by far his smallest in any project. The cowboy was only on screen for about a minute, and he simply rides off after telling the Rangers about how he can't get his kids to become ranchers like him. Small as the cameo is, however, Sheridan was likely the perfect person to play a cowboy in Hell or High Water. He owns a ranch in real life, and he has actual experience as a cowboy, which added a level of authenticity to the small but memorable scene. 3. Charles Goodnight in 1883. Sheridan's character helped save Shay and Elsa from bandits. Hell or High Water may have been the first time Taylor Sheridan played a cowboy, but it was far from the last. In the Yellowstone spin-off 1883, Taylor Sheridan played Charles Goodnight, a rancher who helped Shay, Sam Elliott, and Thomas, LaMonica Garrett, fend off a gang of bandits. After killing the bandits, Charles compliments the Comanche warriors who fought alongside him and prays over the dead. It's a short appearance, he's only in a few minutes of 2 episodes of 1883, but Charles Goodnight is certainly among Taylor Sheridan's best characters. Anyone who's seen 1883 can instantly see one of the things that makes Charles Goodnight stand out, his massive beard. On top of the bushy facial hair, Charles is also unique for another reason: he's based on a real person. In real life, Charles Goodnight was a rancher who established a number of trails through the western frontier, and he even invented the chuck wagon, which was used throughout the era of westward expansion. Interestingly, he also won't be the last real person Taylor Sheridan writes about, as his upcoming film Empire of the Summer Moon is set to adapt a portion of Comanche history. 2. Cody Spears in Lioness. Sheridan played an old soldier who did mercenary work with Joe in Lioness. Taylor Sheridan doesn't just write about cowboys, and he also doesn't just play them either. In Lioness Season 2, Sheridan began playing Cody Spears, an older mercenary who did wet work with Joe, Zoe Saldana, on occasion. Cody told Joe to beware the old soldier, as anyone who can survive long enough to grow old in a profession like mercenary work is a dangerous person. Cody ended up helping Joe in recovering a kidnapped U.S. senator from Mexico, and he also returned in the finale of Lioness Season 2 to provide covering sniper fire for the QRF team. Cody Spears was a unique character for Sheridan both because he wasn't a cowboy and because he had so many action scenes. In his other appearances, Sheridan typically does more talking than shooting, though he does have a few fights in 1883. In Lioness, however, Sheridan is almost constantly shooting assault rifles or snipers, getting involved in high-speed car chases, or blowing up tanks. Even though Cody was supposed to be an old soldier, Lioness proved that Sheridan could still play an action hero if he ever decided to write an action thriller. 1. Travis Wheatley in Yellowstone. Travis got a big role in Yellowstone Season 5 and may star in a spin-off show. Taylor Sheridan's most prominent self-created character to date was as Travis Wheatley in Yellowstone, and it may lead to an even bigger role in the future. Travis was a traveling horse trainer and trader who often did business with John Dutton, Kevin Costner, at the Yellowstone Ranch. In Yellowstone Season 4, he even took Jimmy, Jefferson White, under his wing and taught him how to be a real cowboy. Then, in Yellowstone Season 5, Travis got an even bigger role than ever before, which may have set up a new Yellowstone spin-off show.